I'm telling you, some smells they just never come off. I don't know. Hey guys, we're live. We got a ton to talk about tonight. We're going to talk about YouTube changes and the new donate button that is coming. We're going to talk about the white PS4 and color options for both of the consoles. Valiant Hearts, I can't wait to talk about. Titanfall for the PS4. There's been a lot of rumors kind of surrounding that. Destiny not worth 500 million, or it didn't take 500 million to develop it. That was interesting. Mario Kart sold 2 million copies. I was shocked to hear that. E3 Game Critic Awards, I thought we'd go through that, give our picks for what we think should have won. And finally, we've had a couple of requests to talk about the Scuff PS4 controller. A lot of people have been talking about it. A lot of people are really excited for a new Scuff controller on the PS4, so we'll get into that and probably a lot more. So let's get into it, guys. 9 to 5 Gamers, what have you been up to this week?
I've been playing I got a bunch of Steam games. I got some from Marco gifted to me, and then I bought a bunch. Like I bought Witcher 2, and I bought Tomb Raider again because it was super cheap. I bought a few games off there for really, really good deals, and I've been playing Shovel Knight, which that's an amazing game. Also on PC and on Wii U, and then I've been playing Pushmo. That's also on the Wii U.
Did Shovel Knight? I'm sorry to interrupt. Did Shovel Knight only come out for PC and Wii U?
Yeah, as of right now, and then it's going to be on the 3DS, I think, in really soon, like within the next month, they said, and then they're going to release it to all other consoles.
That game looks good. I didn't realize it was only for PC and Wii U at this point. I think 3DS might be my favorite place to play that, actually.
Yeah, a lot of people that reviewed it said that they would prefer it on the 3DS, so it's kind of like messed up that they didn't bring it there right away. But they're trying to work all the 3D into the game itself, so.
All right. Unreal Gamer, what have you been up to this week?
Well, there wasn't that much gaming I did. I did Team Fortress 2, but I did buy some games. I got Team Fortress Classic, which I haven't played yet. It's from 1999, so I'm gonna try to do like a comparison video. I got Payday 1. I didn't get to play Payday 1. Payday 2 came to consoles, but Payday 1 I finally got to play for the first time. And I've been watching some FIFA games, and I just keep getting disappointed. I watched the Italy game, the Netherlands game. I wanted them to lose because I had a bet, just saying. But yeah, tough times.
I forgot all about the Steam sale. We definitely got to talk about that. Some of the hot picks that we got. That's over now, or was today the last day?
Tomorrow's the last day.
Tomorrow's last day. All right. Robbie, what have you been up to this week?
Not too much, really. Been playing some more Call of Duty. Just been playing whatever I can on PS4. Just trying to wait for that dang Destiny beta to come out. That's all I want right now. More Destiny.
What is that? The 14th it comes out?
16th, I believe.
16th. Okay.
Yeah, for PlayStation.
They're not too far away now. I'm half tempted to just wait on it and not play the beta, just so that when the game finally comes out in September, it's going to feel like fresh and brand new. I'm not going to be replaying any content, and I won't have spent a bunch of time building another character up and then just watch him disappear when the beta ends.
I thought the exact same thing, too. I was like, maybe we should just skip the beta, because then when the final game comes out, I'm not really going to want to play it. But it's just so good, and there's just not much else coming out right now, so I'm like, yeah, I'll play the beta.
That's true, too. And it's going to be hard to stay away from the beta. I mean, I've already got, I already pre-ordered the game, so I've got the beta code. Presumably that'll be, might as well use it. But man, I'm just so excited for the full retail package. Get like the full world to explore. I don't. It's almost like I wish they didn't do the alpha, or I wish they're not going to do the beta. Like I wish they did one or the other.
One or the other, yeah.
But I mean that's it's a good thing to. I feel almost bad thinking that, right? It's like, how are you going to get upset that you're playing too much of a game you love?
Yeah, it's awesome.
It is. I had so much fun. So Steam, what'd you guys buy for Steam? At 9 to 5 Gamers, you already mentioned a couple of games. What else did you get for Steam?
I got, hold on, let me take a look real quick.
Open up your Steam library?
Yeah.
I picked up quite a few things. I was surprised how many games were Mac and PC compatible. I don't like to admit it, but I do have Windows running on my Mac via Boot Camp, so I can play Windows games if I absolutely need to.
Okay. I got Walking Dead Season 2 because I've never played it. I was gonna wait and buy it on the consoles when it comes out for the next gen.
That was
or
real
current.
cheap too, wasn't it? It was like $4
Yeah.
for like the entire season.
Yeah, I got it. I think it was like $8 when I got it.
$8? Okay.
Yeah, and then I got Borderlands 2 because I wanted to play that again. I got Skyrim for super cheap because you can't pass up Skyrim for $4. You know.
I picked that up too.
And then I got the Far Cry set. Like it was all the Far Cries. It was
Oh, really?
1, 2, and 3 with all the DLC, and I think it was $12.99 or something like that. It was a fairly
That's
good.
amazing.
deal.
That's a lot of gaming. Far Cry is like those aren't short games either.
Yeah, yeah.
Did you guys ever play the original Far Cry?
I played it for like about a week, and I was like, this
Yeah.
is kind of weird. I'd really like 2 because they gave you that map customization for multiplayer, which a lot of people did a lot of cool things, like made replicas of other maps from other games, which I thought was slick.
Yeah, I like that too. That was fun. Yeah. Was that
That was
360?
Yeah, 360. That was 360, and then 3 was also 360 as well.
Yeah, those games are cool. I liked the first one. It got a little weird, like you said, but I enjoyed. It was like it was the first time I really felt like the AI was intelligent.
Yeah. Yep.
Now probably that game looks stupid.
Very standard. Just no.
Unreal Gamer, did you pick up anything cool on the Steam sale? I know you've been talking about it an awful lot.
Oh yeah, I picked up. I picked up a lot of games. Last year, it's almost like they have almost the same sale every year. So everything that was on sale last year is the same. So I picked up about 8 games. I got The Ship. If you guys know what that is.
No, I haven't heard of that.
You guys know what that is? It's like everybody's on a boat. It's like a cartoon thing, and you get like a hit. So you have to find the person, and you have to kill them without anybody seeing you. So it's like kind of that kind of thing. I got Serious Sam 3, Just Cause 2, Nether, and Infestation and Chivalry.
Oh, okay.
Amazing
It was
games.
a trip.
I know.
Robbie, did you pick up
I think
anything
it's
on the
wild.
Steam sale?
I actually haven't even checked out the sale, to be honest. I did last year. I just haven't for whatever reason. I don't know. I just don't play much PC, I guess, because my computer's terrible. Let's not talk about that.
I prefer to play on PS4, Xbox One, even though the graphics aren't as good, even though it's not as powerful. I just prefer that kind of sitting on the couch, leaning back experience as opposed to mouse and keyboard, kind of being seated at a computer. It feels like too much like work.
I agree.
Some of those sales
like consoles much
so
better.
good. Like Banner Saga, I picked up. I can't remember the prices on the games, but Banner Saga I picked up. I hadn't played that yet. Bastion I also picked up.
That's a great game.
Beat Hazard, which I'm really looking forward to. It uses your own music library to create like a shooter game, like a space shooter.
That's actually pretty cool.
Have you used it?
No, I haven't. No, I haven't seen it. That's cool. That I didn't know it did that. So.
Yeah, it's going to be impossible to post on YouTube, but it'd be fun to play. I also picked up Skyrim, like you said. It was $4, right?
Yeah, it was like $4.99. You can't pass that up, man.
You can't.
Even if I don't ever play it, $4.99, man. You might as well.
Picked up Gary's Mod. I'd never had that before. Portal 2, even though I played that on the 360. Yeah, even though I played that on the 360, I picked it up for Mac and PC just to check it out again. Shadowrun Returns I've never checked out, but it looked like fun, so I wanted to try that out.
Is that like Shadowrun from like Sega, like Sega Genesis Shadowrun?
It's like an overhead isometric. View? Yeah.
Yes. Oh, I didn't know.
They made
it
a
was like
360 Shadowrun, right? Which was like first-person shooter.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's different. It's that like strategy game again in kind of that steampunk world, I believe. I haven't played it yet, but a lot of games I bought, and I hope I get to play them.
Yeah.
But I have been playing Valiant Hearts. You guys heard of this game?
I have. Actually, I was going to buy that, and that Shovel Knight and Pushmo were all in the air for me. So I was kind of like trying to work out which one I wanted to get more.
That's loud, whatever's going on there.
Sorry, guys. My cat's fooling around here. Move, please. Stop.
Pushmo, is that out for a console right now?
Yeah, it's out. It's well, they have Pushmo that was on the 3DS like sometime I want to say last year, and they released Pushmo World, which is like a remake, and it's all in HD and everything, and it's on the Wii U. So I got that too.
Yeah, Valiant Hearts is stunning. It's like the art style is just it feels like super original, and it's really fun to play. It's like an adventure puzzle game with really, really nice art style, something that feels original. And it actually runs, I was reading, in that Ubisoft engine that also runs Rayman.
What's it called? UbiArt. Yeah.
Yeah, so it feels nice. It's not a platformer. It really is. It's like a slow, kind of puzzly adventure game. But what they do in this game is they get you emotionally involved, and they do a really nice job of it. The characters are really fun. When I started playing the game, I started a Let's Play on it, and I'm making fun of all the characters, just having a grand old time. By episode 3, I'm not making fun of anybody anymore. I'm like, oh my God, don't die. So I'm having a ton of fun with that. It's set in World War I, which you don't see a lot of in video games, movies, or anything really. So it's a nice setting that it feels fresh too. But really, it's the art style and the connection they get to with the characters that are really drawing me into that game. I'm having a great time. So yeah.
I was wondering about that game myself because a lot of people have been talking about the art style in that game, and I really liked Child of Light, and I really liked Rayman, like you said.
Yeah.
Rayman was an amazing game.
The Rayman games play so well too. They're so smooth, and
the controls are just so fluid, man. It's on another level.
Yeah, they can make those games really hard, while also still the control. Sorry. The controls are really tight, so they can make them really hard. And whenever you have an issue, like it's too hard for you, it's on you. It's not the game teasing you out, Yep. Robbie, are you typing over there?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. Everything you touch on your laptop seems to go right through your microphone.
So what do you guys think about these microtransactions for The Division?
What's that?
Microtransactions. They're going to include microtransactions.
They are?
The yeah. They were talking about if you couldn't beat a certain part, you can buy. They were saying you can buy through it.
What?
So I'm totally against that idea.
It's just for a single player, though, right?
I believe they said that people can they were saying that some people can get higher guns when they play multiplayer.
So you pay to win, literally, in multiplayer.
Exactly. And I didn't like that at all.
No, that's bad news.
Yeah, that really sucks. I was hoping that a lot of companies would avoid that this gen, to not do that, because the more companies that do that, you're going to kill a lot of those games that have the competitive parts of them, Yeah. Because if you're I'm just going to put $50 into the game when I get it and pick what I want, and you're going to be maxed out already,
Yeah, that sucks. And there's nothing worse than somebody getting beat by somebody who just paid more for better equipment. Where's the challenge in that? Where's the fun for me?
Yeah.
I don't like that. I hope they reverse that. I don't mind DLC at all. I don't mind gun skins or extra weapons as long as they're not overpowered. Yeah, but I don't like when people can buy the ending stuff at the beginning of the game in competitive multiplayer. That breaks it.
Yeah, save it for PC games, free-to-play PC games. I'm totally for microtransactions, but if you're gonna pay $60, $70, it's not. Yeah. Why would you put in microtransactions?
Yeah, if you want to make more money, add content.
Exactly.
I'm happy to buy new levels for DLC. Anything like that. I'm happy to buy it, but I don't want to pay to win. That's the wrong way to do DLC.
That's what I'm actually worried about that with this game, H-Hour. It's made by the guys that make SOCOM, and they're coming out with a free-to-play SOCOM-based shooter. But I don't want it to be where you can buy all these guns and you can be the strongest player in the game now, because then they're going to ruin SOCOM with that.
Yeah.
It pretty much ruins the whole idea of SOCOM in itself.
All right, Robbie. I'm sorry I had to mute you there. Too much noise coming from your microphone there.
Oh, I thought I did mute it. Sorry, I thought I actually did mute it that time. Apparently not.
All right, so I had a couple of questions. A lot of people have been talking about the SCUF. What is it called? The P4S?
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
yes.
Have you guys ever used a SCUF controller?
I've never used one. I've seen a lot of videos on them, including yours. But I haven't really played with one ever. I just thought they looked weird.
So the main additions for a SCUF controller are obviously, I'll show one. This is a 360 one. Is they have these paddles on the back that are linked to the face buttons up here. So for Call of Duty specifically, the big uses for them are you can click to jump and you can click to knife. So you never have to move your thumb off of the stick. And they make Call of Duty very much easier. You don't have to, Call of Duty, if you play tactical like I do, you can't just push the button in to knife. You have to actually move your thumb over. So now to knife, I can just hit the button on the back of the stick, or on the back here. Same with jumping. I can aim and jump at the same time. I wanted to buy the Xbox One version, but I just couldn't cost justify it because they can cost up to $200 once you have it configured, which is a lot of money for a controller.
I got a question real quick. Do you recommend when somebody buys one, do you max it out? Do you get everything you can put on the controller, or is there certain things that you recommend that you should get on the controller?
Well, if you're a Call of Duty player, there's certain options that I think are pretty good, like these trigger stops on the. They put trigger stops on them so that it takes much less range of motion to actually fire, but they don't work with every game, and you're not going to want them with every game. Like if you want to use your SCUF on a racing game, you're not going to want that because you're never going to be able to accelerate all the way. So if you only play Call of Duty with this controller, then definitely max it out, or definitely get that. There's other options on the new controllers where you can actually remap the buttons, and that's an option that you have to pay for. My guess is that that's probably a smart thing to do because knifing on one game might be a different button than on the other game, but if you can remap that button on the back to always be the same for every game you play, that's going to be valuable. Like in Destiny, if your melee is the same as it is in Call of Duty, you're just going to naturally fall right into that habit. You're not going to have to relearn buttons. I think that would be pretty good. And they have different options, even like the texture on the back of the things. You got to pay for that. Yeah, like grip. And now you're talking about like $15 for a little bit of different grip. I don't know if that's worth it. But I say if you're going to spend $150 on a controller, spend $180 and get exactly what you want.
Right.
That makes sense.
Do you the D-pad? Like how you can get it like to be like a circle, like where it almost looks like a fight stick?
That's pointless.
That's
I haven't tried that out yet. I don't really use a D-pad for anything.
Yeah, other than to select weapons in certain games, or like to select your
choose a kill streak.
Yeah.
Even for fighting games, I usually pull out an arcade stick.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I wouldn't buy that option, I guess, because I don't use it. I mean, and kill streaks. Yeah, I use it for kill streaks.
Do you think that's like in a sense cheating? Do you think like to an extent, or no? Do you think you have an advantage using a SCUF controller more?
Definitely.
Okay. I didn't want to call you a cheater,
Yeah, I mean, it feels like cheating because you have such a big advantage. You don't have to.
You're so powerful.
You don't have to move your thumbstick to jump, so you can aim and jump at the same time, which you can't do. You could do it if you play that claw configuration. You ever see that where people use their middle finger and then they use their pointer finger for the buttons on the top of the stick? That shit looks like it'll cause tendinitis.
Yeah, that's a Monster Hunter control. That's how everybody played Monster Hunter back in the day, because you use the face buttons to change the view.
Yeah. How the hell? GoldenEye was like that too. I remember playing GoldenEye like that.
Go try to play that now.
No, that game was awesome in its day, but the controls do not hold up. Halo,
I was thinking about that too. Yeah.
Halo changed up the controls for first-person shooters on consoles, and it's never been the same since. And Call of Duty even refined them further. So yeah, I'm getting the. Is it the 4PS? Is that what it is?
Yeah, 4PS.
Yeah, I was really tempted to get the Xbox One one. Really tempted, but I think in Titanfall it'd be awesome because all the parkour that you do, being able to aim and jump at the same time in Titanfall, it's got to be a huge advantage. It's got to be.
That'd be really cool.
Yeah, that would be awesome, especially with the fast movement of that game. Anything you can do easier is way going to benefit you in that game.
Yeah, absolutely.
So how do you program the paddles?
There's like a magnetic thing that you put on the back of the new ones. and then I don't know. I don't have one in my hands, so I can't actually tell you. I haven't actually used one yet, but there's some kind of magnetic key that allows you to program them.
Oh, sick.
And you could select, Briar, can you select those paddles on the back to work with any button? Like any of the face buttons?
If you pay for the programmable one.
Wow.
Which is an extra feature. You can have them factory tune it to whatever buttons you want. Like if you really only play Call of Duty, then you can just pay less and have them put the buttons where you want them. You can buy either a two paddle one or a 4-paddle one. But they get expensive. I mean, it's really like when I had an Xbox One Scuff in my cart, it was $200. I'm like, is it worth $200? I really don't play. I play Call of Duty on my PS4. I just prefer it over there. So.
Well, some of the features in the Scuff are pretty worth it. I think the paddles and the trigger stops. But I've seen like, especially for the Scuff one, you can change like the color of the LED, and it costs like $10. Like, no, just get out of here with that shit. I'm not changing a light on my controller for $10. No, just. And then there's like the gamer grip, which is sort of like that lotion you apply to the back of your grip. I'm not buying that. No, there's some things you got to watch out for that are.
I got other ideas for that though.
No, I'm not using my controller. I'm not
The LEDs, you know, a lot of people are into customizing their stuff like that, so that doesn't bother me. I agree with you. I don't think I'd pay for it, but you know, a $10 option. Yeah, I mean, you look at people's PCs now, and they look like stoplights, you know.
Yeah.
They got all sorts of colors.
LEDs and all types of crazy shit underneath the buttons.
Yeah. On the 360, they were selling so many controllers. Like I reviewed a Power A controller that the thumbsticks actually lit up, and you could customize which color you wanted just by hitting a button on the controller.
Oh, they didn't cost you $10 for it? Wow, that's nice.
That controller I think cost $70 or $80, and it was a decent controller. But I don't, you know, there was a lot of good controllers for the Xbox 360. The Razer, not the Ansa, the Sabertooth.
Yeah, that controller was slick, and you could use it with the PC too, which was really cool.
Yeah, that's a good controller. It still is a good controller. If you're looking for a 360 controller, I think you can get those for like $50 or $60 now.
Yeah, I remember when the original Xbox came out. I was like, what, 13, 14 years old. I went to Walmart, and they had like the original Xbox controller with like an air conditioning thing built in. Did you guys ever see those? So you press a button, and like a fan goes on the handles.
Yeah,
like the airflow. Yeah.
Why don't they make that now? That would be the best. Man, it was only like, what, $30? That's amazing. It was by Mad Catz, I think.
Marco's like, fuck all these rumble packs and fuck all the track pads and all this trigger shit. Give me a fucking air conditioner.
Yeah, we're good.
Goddamn controller fans.
I had a question about the Scuff One. Did they ever make something that the thumbsticks would be a little bit resistant, or like make resistance with it?
They swapped out the thumbsticks. You can select if you want concave or domed, and you can select the length. But I do not know if they have different tension in them. That's something I'm curious about too, because I find that there's not enough tension in the Xbox One thumbsticks.
I definitely.
Although I'm getting used to it at this point.
Yeah,
at first, it was a real problem.
Yeah, that's true.
So you guys hear about all the YouTube changes coming down the pike?
Yep.
60 FPS, baby.
When does that all factor in?
For the 60 FPS thing, I haven't heard a date for. Same with the donate button, which I think are probably the two biggest new things. The 60 FPS I think is super exciting. The donate button, kind of exciting, but really kind of scary because I'm just afraid I'm going to be watching
people
these videos. Begging for money, basically.
Yep.
Put it roughly, I guess.
Yeah, I can already see a bunch of 13-year-old kids just like, don't be afraid to donate every 3 seconds, yeah.
Yeah, but the 60 FPS is awesome, but for us console guys, probably not attainable right off the bat.
Yeah, because Elgatos don't do 60 frames, right?
Yeah, they do. Well, they do 720 60, and they do, I think, I'm not sure about that, actually. I'd have to look. But they don't do 1080p 60. They do 1080p 30. And so hopefully they update to newer hardware, but they're going to have to update to USB 3.0 or Thunderbolt to do it.
Yeah.
AverMedia has a card that does 1080p 60, but it's a weird card. It does not hook up straight to your monitor like an Elgato does with the pass-through. It hooks up to your computer through USB. So you'd need like a splitter like we were using before to record PS4 before they released that patch.
Yeah.
But that can introduce lag. So I mean, I really like my Elgato. The reason I like it is the software. The software's so easy to use. I like that rewind button, so I don't have to be recording all the time. I can just go back and say, that was fucking awesome. I'm going to put that on YouTube.
Xbox, record that.
Yeah. And the PS4 is really unreliable for recording for me, and that's where I do most of my gaming at this point. So
yeah, there are things the share button, like we talked about before, it sucks. It's stupid that you have to like tap it twice and then you have to go in and edit yourself and do all that crap.
Yeah. Well, it just like I play I play first-person shooters a lot, and sometimes it'll record the entire match I just played, and sometimes it won't. It doesn't seem to.
I've had that happen.
Yeah, it doesn't. I don't understand what the criteria is for the recording length it gives you. I wish it would just say, okay, we'll give you the last 15 minutes. That way I always know I'll get the last 15 minutes. But it doesn't. Sometimes it'll give me a 6-minute recording. Sometimes it'll give me a 12-minute recording.
Yeah, or you should be able to set it for how long you want it to record back every time you hit the share button.
Yeah, so hopefully features like that will come. But yeah, then we got, 60 frames per second is going to be slick. Did you guys get to see any of the demo videos on that?
Yeah, I watched like 4 or 5 of them, and I was like, it looks amazing. It looks like it's gonna work well, but I hope it works like that when it actually comes out, because if people go out of their way to go buy all this new equipment to run 60 frames a second and then it doesn't work as smoothly, people are gonna be pissed.
Yeah, that's a good point. I didn't even think of that. Not to mention all the render time and the upload time, because those files are gonna get bigger.
Yeah, they're gonna be huge.
Yeah, I'm already sitting around 2 hours to upload a 10-minute video to render and upload. So.
Yeah, that's about right. Yeah.
So it's that number's gonna go up.
That's a bummer.
Yeah. So then we got the donate button, and
I'm all for it. Like if certain people are doing it for like a charity type thing, and the money's going to a charity. Say they do a Let's Play, and they're like, donate to this charity, and the money is going directly to that. Cool. Yeah. If it's going to the person, you're sorry.
I don't know. Go ahead.
My thing is if people wanted to donate to certain channels, they would just come out and personal message the person and be like, oh, I'd like to send you this or send you that, if it was really a concern to them,
Yeah. They do it on Twitch. There's like a donate button on Twitch, and if you subscribe, it costs you $5, stuff like that. And for the most part, I'm okay with it. It doesn't really bug me. I'm not going to donate to a channel I'm just here watching for the first time. Maybe I don't know. I've never actually hit the donate button, so. But I could see myself doing it.
I get it if people are. I get it if people are trying to, in a sense, make a career out of it. Say you're, a really hardcore Call of Duty player or something like that, and you're trying to get your name out there in that world, Then, okay, get donations so you can stay playing Call of Duty and doing your thing. And if people support what you're doing, they'll pay, They'll pay, they'll give you $5 here or there to see your skills on Call of Duty or Titanfall or whatever it may be.
Yeah, or, if you make really entertaining content, and it could be better if you got a better microphone or a better PC, and that's what the donate button was for, is just to upgrade that kind of stuff. I could see that too, and I could see, I'll give money to NPR because I listen to their, broadcasts a lot, and they do these donation drives, and I'll shoot them some money just so that, I listen to it a lot. I feel like they don't advertise on NPR. That's a difference too. YouTube, there's advertising. I just don't want to get donation drives on YouTube. I don't want to sit there and have to listen to somebody over and over again ask me to hit that donate button. I came here to watch you kick somebody's ass at Call of Duty, or I'm here for a tip on is this gun better than that gun?
Yeah.
I don't want to have it be like a high sales pitch environment. I don't want to feel like I'm in a car salesman.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one. you go to somebody's page and then there's all these like pop-ups like donate money, you know, like it should be like very subtle. You shouldn't broadcast it to anybody. Just have it there, you know. And if somebody donates, they donate. If they don't, they don't.
Yeah. I don't know. Like I got a mixed feeling. Like if you caught me like 10 minutes ago, I might have had a different opinion than I do right now. Like I'm that on the fence about it.
Yeah, it's gonna keep, and then you'll probably have a different opinion, like I will, and then we're just gonna keep going back and forth on it, depending on who brings up what point about it, you know.
Yeah,
It's the way it goes.
Like I can see it being good, but I can also see it just being freaking annoying all the time.
Yeah.
Like if somebody donates to you, like, and then you put out a video that they don't like, I feel like if somebody gave me money, I'd have to feel like pressure, like, am I putting out something good that they would even like? You guys feel that too?
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, like you feel like a sense of like, yeah, I totally agree. You feel like you now owe them exactly what they paid for.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's a slippery slope.
You're doing it to them again. You're doing it to them again.
I don't know. I bet it takes a long time to figure this one out. You know, and then is YouTube taking a cut of that? Is your multi-channel network taking a cut of that? You know, how much of that money is actually going to where you expect it to be going? Like if I give 9 to 5 Gamers $1, how much of that money is he actually getting?
Yeah, I never thought about that either. That's a good point, because I guarantee you're not getting that full amount, you know, because if that was the case, a lot of people wouldn't have partners and they would just get donations instead, you know. Because why be a partner? Why go through a middleman when you can just get direct money to you, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like they're gonna come on with a Steam approach. See, every time you sell like something on the Steam community, they take 12% automatically. So if you sell something for like I think Steam trading cards, they take 2 cents per transaction if it's under like 10 cents. Then they start to get 3 and 4. They're gonna take about a good 12%. I can't see them taking anything less. It's not for helping the YouTubers. It's pretty much just for more income.
Yeah, well, because YouTubers right now are using external solutions like Patreon and TipJar and all sorts of different things out there. So yeah, and YouTube's not getting a cut of that, so they say, well hold on now.
yeah, right.
Whoa, no.
There's money being made, and it's not by us. That ain't right.
We're not okay with that.
Do you think that? So, when people first started doing YouTube, there's no money involved whatsoever. Do you think that was like a better version of YouTube? Because I actually think YouTube is better now.
Oh, I'm in the air about that. I think it was, but it's like give and take on that, because you can look at it as the content that people are bringing you is more raw and their content than content that they know that other people are going to want to watch. Because a lot of people bring content, like, for instance, people who play like there's people that only do Call of Duty because they know they're going to get a lot of views on Call of Duty videos. You know, not necessarily saying they want to play Call of Duty all the damn time, but they know they're going to get views off of it. And people in the beginning, they played what they wanted to, or they did a video based on whatever content they supported, you know, not based off of the views.
It was raw, but it was also definitely not as well produced as it is now.
Oh hell no! No, now it's crazy. Some of the people making videos, it's like they do better quality in videos than half the advertisements out here.
Yeah, I would agree. Nope, I can't hear anything in the background. Don't worry about it, Marco.
They're watching like that soccer game. We went to overtime. I'm like, oh god. We're like those people that like scream like, what?
You guys all watching the World Cup?
No, I'm not. I'm not now though.
There you go.
I keep hearing about people talking about all the kind of baloney, like this extra time thing that everybody's getting really upset about, and the flopping and all that kind of stuff. But go ahead.
I've noticed that a lot of the penalties are like a lot of cheap penalties have been dished out. Not only they haven't given penalties when they're necessary. I'm like, what are you guys fucking watching? But whatever. That's like that dude biting that guy. What the fuck's his name?
Man, I'm so mad. That's Suarez and Vecchiellini.
Yeah, he got like what 9-day suspension again, like, or a 9-game suspension. I'm like, dude, you're done, dude. He's been suspended for like 36 games and all for biting. He's bit 3 different people.
What is he, 5?
I don't know. I'm like, dude, you're a cannibal or some shit? What the fuck?
Yeah, man. I was speaking of that other game, I was watching it because that's my team. So I'm watching it, and the guy just barely touches the Uruguayan's shin, and it's a red card. Then I'm like, what? Fine. The guy bites him. Nothing.
Yeah.
You're just like, yeah, just play on. But what was worse was the Greece game. Did you guys see the Greece in Ivory Coast?
No.
Okay, you'll probably see it. Not too nerdy. Put up that the penalty shot where the guy just kicked his leg on the ground. He fell.
Okay. Yeah.
Man, Ivory Coast lost because of that. I was so disappointed.
Yeah, it's been a crazy World Cup to watch though. It's been the most goals in World Cup history so far.
I agree.
That's good.
Yeah,
Soccer can get a little boring.
I love soccer, Briar. You stop with that shit.
It's more fun to play than it is to watch, especially on TV.
I like the game. The game's awesome. FIFA's the shit. What do you guys think about the whole Destiny thing? Destiny
What about
not being worth 500 million or whatever.
Yeah, now I'm wondering where that rumor originally came from. Did Activision say it cost $500 million to develop?
Said that, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they came out and said that.
So they were just kind of boasting then, right?
Yeah, what it sounds like is Activision brought it out first, and then Bungie came out and was like, "No, that's not the case at all." So,
I wonder why Bungie would do that then.
Cause I don't know, man. I'm kind of wondering myself. Maybe we're not going to get a $500 million game.
What constitutes a $500 million game?
Better have a lot of DLC, buddy.
Yeah, right.
I don't think there's anything that's going to hold that game back. Whether it's $500 million or not, I think people are going to buy that game because whoever played the beta or the alpha or whatever the hell you want to call it loved it. I've never heard a video where somebody was down about that game.
Yeah, I agree. Even the Peter Dinklage stuff with the what do you say, that wizard came from the moon. Like people were kind of like making fun of it, but nobody felt like they were upset. It never felt like anybody was upset about it. They were even selling T-shirts with the line on it, which is awesome. Yeah, I'm not that upset about it. I don't really care how much it costs to make the game. Just make an awesome game.
Yeah. And make it so it works. When you release the game, make it so it works, and I'm okay with that. With the way the beta worked so far, or the alpha, it ran flawlessly. The online didn't seem that bad so far, so I see it being a quality game on release, and that's pretty much half the battle right there.
There's so many ways to play it too. You got the regular like multiplayer arena stuff. What's it called? The Crucible.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then you got like the missions where you can just jump in and out of a mission, and then you got kind of the roaming around stuff where you can kind of explore and just kind of find these random encounters where you need a bunch of people to kind of fight something.
Yeah. They did a list of all the like trophies and achievements for the game so far for both consoles. I was taking a look at them. I'm like, dude, there's some crazy shit in here.
Yeah, it's not going to be easy to get 100% on that game.
Yeah.
I liked how the trophy list though didn't give away any story stuff.
Yeah, like, oh, this is how many missions there are. Beat this many chapters and all this shit.
Or beat these 9 missions, each named after what's going to happen in them.
Yeah.
With the final mission being named "Our Hero Dies."
I'm assuming this is bad.
Spoiler.
Are you guys going to buy the white PS4?
No, I'm not.
The Destiny Edition?
Because I was actually thinking about buying another Xbox One for my living room. Like, just
really?
As my...
So you're gonna buy a different Xbox or a separate Xbox One instead of a separate PS4?
Yeah, and then I was gonna get the non-Kinect version and then put the Kinect in the living room so then they could use it for that. And that's the way I was gonna use it instead of having, because I have my PS3 in there right now, and like I was gonna play a game with Beasley, like he wanted to play Marvel vs. Capcom actually. And they won't let me download the fucking game. They won't let me download it.
Why?
I have it paid for, bought. It's in my download list. When I go to look it up, they pulled it from the store, and they don't allow you to download it anymore.
No shit. I thought Oh man,
So
I didn't.
I was mad as fuck. Like I went and even tried to go through hoops. I downloaded the demo first and then selected the thing where it's like, would you like to buy the full game? And I'm like, I already own it. So I clicked on it and it said, will not allow you to search this at this time.
It's just gone, huh?
Yeah, I was mad as fuck.
I could have sworn they were saying that they would not take away a game that you bought. Like even if they took it off the store, if you had already bought it, you could always re-download it.
But they lied on that because I actually tried to search it. Like I was like, okay, maybe it's not in the store, so maybe I have to search it. I searched my stuff, downloaded it through there, and it still wouldn't work.
That's horseshit. That's terrible.
So, yeah, I was pissed about that because I wanted to beat Beastly's ass on that. Yeah, Beastly, if you're watching.
Yeah, Beastly couldn't make it tonight. He had a family emergency, so hopefully everything's okay with him.
Do you think Mario Kart? Do you think Mario Kart sales are gonna be? Is that something worth Nintendo bragging about or no?
Yeah, absolutely. 2 million copies. I mean, how many Wii U's are out there? 2.5 million?
No. Six? I think it's six change.
How many people
change?
Have
So that's like a 30% buy rate for that game on Wii U. That's incredible.
Is that just the game copy or is that sales in general? Because I wonder how many people bought the bundle, the system.
That's
bundle.
how many copies got sold. 2 million.
Wow.
Oh yeah, it could be. Maybe they included bundles too. Is there a Wii U bundle?
Yeah. I know because I know a lot of people that bought the Wii U bundle. I know like 5 people off the top of my hand, including Marco, that bought the Mario Kart bundle.
Okay. What do you think of that game, Marco?
It's really fun. The thing with Nintendo games is completely different. I haven't played Nintendo games since Nintendo 64. I played Mario Kart 64, last Mario Kart, so I can't really compare. But man, I'm having so much fun with that game. Me and my brothers and my sister, we play that game all the time. I never thought that I would be so attached to a racing game. Like for racing games, I never buy them because I know I won't play them. But this game, I just keep going on and on. I love the gamepad too. I love the gamepad. It just blows my mind.
It is good. It's just expensive, and you can only have one.
Yeah, they're thinking of putting in 2. What do you guys think about that?
I think that's a great idea.
I think it's a great idea too.
I think it'd be awesome if my biggest problem with the gamepad with Mario Kart is when you play split screen, it's split screen still on the pad. Like you don't see your screen and you don't see their screen. It's split screen on your pad. I'm like, why the fuck would you do that?
Well, yeah, why don't they just do one person on the TV and one person on the pad?
Yeah, I don't. I'm sure that's something they're gonna patch later, but it makes no sense at the moment because my wife complains about that every time we play. Actually.
So, are you guys playing mostly like couch multiplayer? Are you guys going online, playing with your friends, or?
We played online. Me, my wife, and 3 buddies from work played online. Like we did racing and we did battles and we made like a tournament and did that for like. Probably like 3 hours the one night, so it was pretty fun. And my lady was getting fucking mad at everybody at my work. It was funny because it seemed like it literally seemed like they were all out to get her. Like she'd be driving by and they're just like bat with his shell.
What character was she playing as?
She plays as Daisy all the time. She likes Daisy. I don't know why, but
yeah, you find it like. You find it like when you play multiplayer, you're just driving like, man, I'm killing it. All of a sudden you look at the bottom right, you're like 9th, and I'm just like, you ever get that? I get it all the time.
Yep. You know why you're killing it because nobody's by you because they're all ahead of you.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, yeah, I got that green shell. Wait, 9th? Oh man, that game's too fun.
Do you think this is gonna like be the first part of a turnaround for Nintendo, or you think this is like this is just a one-off? You know, everybody loves Mario Kart, but that doesn't mean that the next game is gonna sell, or that doesn't mean that we're gonna see Wii U selling like this all through summer. This is just gonna be a blip on the radar, and then we're gonna go back to nobody buying Wii U's.
I think you'll see another blow up when Smash comes out. Yeah. But other than that, it's like. All the games that they have coming out, like Bayonetta, you're not going to have casual gamers playing Bayonetta. You're not going to have technically everybody playing Yoshi Woolly World either. Like that's more of like, yes, it's casual, but you're not going to find hardcore people play it. Like I'll buy it because I buy every game made. I buy everything that's worth buying. So it doesn't matter. But but like you don't have that core game that everyone's going to be like, oh, I'm gonna pick up. Like Splatoon, not many people are going to be all for that unless you're a Nintendo fan. Like you're not going to get a hardcore gamer coming from Call of Duty or Titanfall or whatever to go play that game. You're not having that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it's going to be a different experience and it's going to be awesome, but a lot of people are like, fuck it, just give me another Call of Duty and I'm good.
Yeah, the problem I have with that game is it's full price, $59.99 for Splatoon. Like I would have been so happy to pay $20 to $25 for that game. I would have been ecstatic. But $60
game.
Yeah, $60 was way too much.
I agree with you, Marco. I hadn't even thought about pricing on that game, but yeah, I would happily pay $20 or $30 for that game. I don't think I'll buy it at full retail.
Yeah, unless they got some amazing shit to show where they got tanks and helicopters and all types of bikes and shit.
Yeah, yeah. If the kids ask for it, I'll get it for them, but I'm not gonna buy it on my own.
Yeah.
Not at $60. There's too many shooters anyway. Like, yeah, this one has some new ideas, but it's on the Wii U.
Yeah, and my problem is like I said, like Smash is gonna sell like crazy. That I think is gonna be a bigger deal than Mario Kart in itself, because so many more people are excited for Smash.
Yeah. There's a lot of excitement for that game.
Yeah.
They made some really cool decisions too with the amiibos and the bringing it in your Miis.
And the GameCube controller back.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, and
I'm sorry, that controller sucked.
Yeah, no, and I suck at that fucking game. Like, I am horrible at Smash Brothers, but I'll get it. I suck really bad at Smash Brothers, but
yeah,
I'm still excited for it.
Get it just to play with you guys. I think it would be just fun to fuck around with that game.
It'd be cool if Beastly got one too. We could have everybody whooping each other's ass.
Yeah, there's definitely a high-level strategy that's involved in that game, but I don't know that knowledge. Like, that is not in my wheelhouse.
Yeah, like I was watching the tournament. While I was watching it, they're like talking about items, and I'm like, I'm not even seeing any items fall on the ground because they're fucking catching them in the air before they hit the ground. I'm like,
oh really?
Dude, I don't even see them. I don't even see them spawning. These dudes are like, choop, choop, choop. I'm like, I don't understand it. I don't understand any of that.
Do you think that any game can have high-level play, or do you think it's just like that game really actually has the depth that people are looking for?
I don't know, man. I don't know. The more I play Smash, like back in the day, I could see how it would take skills with like the parrying and the blocking and all that stuff. But when you have 5 fucking people attacking you, you can only parry so much, you know. Like, good luck.
Yeah, I don't know. I like the game, but I've never built any skill at it, so I don't really understand the high-level stuff.
Yeah, the game's really simple. It's really simple, but it's just so fun. The simplicity makes it so fun, especially if you're playing with people around you, not online. It's just you have a real good time.
Yeah, so I could punch you in real life. Like, so when you beat me, I can punch you physically.
Precise. You can see them rage and throw it on the controller.
Screen.
Yeah, right out of your home. You know? Yeah. I was on YouTube and I saw that they were gonna come out with Wii Sports Club. Did you guys hear about that?
Wii Sports Club? No, what's that?
That's already out. You can play it right now.
I think they added the 2 last games, which was what was it? Bowling and something else. Baseball, I want to say. Yeah, but wasn't Wii Sports for free?
It was free. It was packed in, and this one they didn't want to package it in because you can buy on the Wii U any sport you would like to play. So like you could buy only bowling, or you could buy only this. Which, yes, I do agree, you should have got it for free. But not to mention they would have sold so many more systems because my grandma would have bought one. Mm-hmm. But you could have done that, made more sales instead of they're releasing the game. What it releases this week, doesn't it? I think the actual disc copy of the game, which is stupid.
I think it releases here on July 24th. I think it said.
That might be worldwide. I think you're right. I think it is then. Yeah. But it's like $39.99 or something, right?
Well, yeah, I was there, and at the end of the video it says $2 for an unlimited day pass, 24 hours, and if you want to buy this one sport permanently, it's $10. Which I disagree with that completely. I hate. Oh,
you might as well just buy the game. You might as well just go buy it in the store.
And I saw, and the game was $45 in the store. Is Wii Sports Club really worth $45?
No.
You know what I mean? The Wii Sports was free, and then you're gonna charge me $45. Hey, I'll be more than glad to pay $20, $25. It's like the same game, better graphics.
Yeah.
A lot of people spent like $400 on the first one.
Yeah.
That system was popular when it first was announced. It stayed popular. You couldn't find those things in stores for like a year.
Yeah, I worked at GameStop. I worked at GameStop at the time. We would put signs up on our store saying we don't have Wiis. Like, don't come in the fucking store, because we would get tired of answering the question.
Yeah, I can imagine. I didn't know you used to work for GameStop.
Yeah, I managed one for 4 years actually. So it was cool. It was cool because I could rent any game I wanted at any time. Like any game that came out, I just take home and play it until I beat it and then bring it home or bring it back, which was cool.
That's awesome.
How early do you get the games before release?
The earliest I ever got a game, I got Halo 3 and I got Gears 3 4 days before. So I was playing them. You could play online, obviously, because they'd ban your account. But I played both those games probably like 4 days before.
That's great.
To be honest with you, those were the only games that truly had the amount of hype where you were like, I want to play this early. You know, like you really wanted to get your hands on that as early as you could.
I feel like Call of Duty used to have that, and it's lost it.
Yeah, it has. I don't know. I hope this one brings it back, though.
I'm scared about this Call of Duty. I'm really scared.
Like I was telling everybody, this is the year of sci-fi shooters, it seems.
Yeah, double jumps and jetpacks and mech suits and
exosuits.
Exosuits, yeah. I'm scared. I really am. Like, I'm a big Call of Duty fan. I even love Call of Duty Ghosts, and that's not a popular opinion. But this one has me scared. Like, real scared. Like, I don't know if they're going to make a Call of Duty game or if they're going to make, like, a game that feels nothing like Call of Duty.
A mech warrior game.
Yeah, I don't know what this game's going to be. And the trailers I've seen have not been super exciting. Like,
I think they need to save them is a fun beta. Like a really, really fun beta, I'd buy it. I will not buy it unless I try it first. Guaranteed. I didn't even put a pre-order on it, right? I didn't even put that's the first time I never put a pre-order on a Call of Duty since Call of Duty 4.
I put a pre-order on it, but I don't know. It's almost more like a reaction. Hopefully it comes out and it's great. Like, we haven't seen the multiplayer at all yet, and that's why I buy Call of Duty. I really could give two shits about the single player. It's not my thing.
Don't talk about it. Don't say that. Don't say that. They're going to hear you, and they're going to make the campaign shitty, and I'm going to be mad.
I don't know. Like, I used to like them. Like, I remember the no Russian level in Modern Warfare 2 was, like, mind-blowing, and even Black Ops 1, I liked it. But, like, Modern Warfare 3, I don't even remember the story from Modern Warfare 3. I have no idea what it was. Call of Duty Black Ops 2, I didn't play it until, I don't know, the game was like 9 months old, and I still haven't played it for Ghosts at all. Like, I just don't care anymore. I just want really good multiplayer. That's what I come to Call of Duty for. So that's part of why I'm not excited, because I haven't seen what the multiplayer is at all yet. I know that there's going to be exoskeletons, and hopefully that doesn't break the game.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I'm with Not Too Nerdy's whole thing where it seems very floaty, but like I say, you could see that it'd be floaty, but that could also help the aspect of the game, having that floaty motion and like to get into gun battles where you're in the air or whatever. So it might help, it might hinder. You don't know until you play it.
Yeah, my suspicion is that all those exoskeletons are going to be like first level perks. Like, you're going to have one that is like a ghost perk, you're going to have another one that's like a double jump perk, and another one that's like a speed perk, and like so on. So my guess is that it's not going to affect multiplayer that much, but I don't know. We'll see.
I want to see those suits. I want to see that in the multiplayer. I want to see them bikes in the multiplayer. I want to see all that shit. But I know it's not going to happen. I know you don't. I know you don't.
Like, I'm okay with Destiny, like having bikes and tanks and all that stuff, but Call of Duty, I just want that gun-on-gun feel. I want that really fast action. Like, whoever's got better aim and snaps to their aim first, and whoever's got a better, sense of, their surroundings and all that stuff. Like, I want all those Call of Duty skills to keep carrying over because I've spent many years building those up.
Yeah, I could see that.
We'll see.
I don't know, man. I feel like they took a misstep because I wanted Treyarch to make the next game. I was dying for a Treyarch game. I wanted to see more zombies, but no. But I think that they needed like a revive from Ghosts. Like, Treyarch never let you down. World at War, really fun. Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2 out of this world, and then you're going to throw a brand new one right when you're in a devastating time that people are starting to judge you, like judge the games and stuff. I just don't see it.
That development cycle was decided on years ago, though, right? It's like at some point they decided, okay, 2 years isn't enough. We can't make a good enough game in 2 years to sustain this franchise, so we need 3 years. So we're going to add a developer. When they made that decision was probably more when Modern Warfare 3 came out, not when Ghost came out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Same thing Battlefield's doing now with Visceral Games. Visceral Games will make one, then DICE will make one, then Visceral Games will make one, so they can come out with one every year, which is a disappointment.
Yeah, they said they're not going to do a yearly installment thing, but
the only people that said they're not doing a yearly installment is DICE. DICE came out and they said, we're not doing a yearly installment. That has nothing to do with us. Okay. But what they're doing is they're making the engine, and then Visceral Games is using their engine to make their game, and then they're going to switch back and forth constantly.
Okay.
Which, I don't know. I get it. I get why they're doing that. They're doing that for competition's sake, for Call of Duty. But at the same time, they shouldn't do it because, I don't know, I feel it hinders a game when you just come out with year length of DLC and then release your new game.
They need to focus on making a game that's not broken out of the gate.
And like you said, why are they worried about making a new game when the game they have is still broken? Not to mention they still have 2 DLC packs that are coming out, and the last DLC pack comes out the same week that the damn game is released. Like, why are you going to do that? That's stupid.
That doesn't seem right. That feels like poor marketing. Yeah. There's too many people making decisions. They need somebody at the top saying, "Whoa, wait a minute, what the fuck is going on here?"
Yeah, they needed to not get signed with EA fully. That's their biggest problem. That's DICE's biggest problem. Is they gave EA the rights to what they were doing, and ever since then it's been shit.
Yeah. Well, DICE has had problems. I feel like forever. Even Battlefield 2 had development issues.
Oh, but Battlefield Bad Company 2 is probably by far the best shooting game I've ever played to date.
That was a cool game.
I think that game was amazing.
That was a cool game.
I think that or Modern Warfare are my two by far.
The first Modern Warfare?
Yeah.
Have you played that recently? Anybody?
No, and I won't. I'm not trying to get launched into.
Don't want to ruin your. What's that?
I'm not trying to get launched into space and have all this rainbowy shit on my screen.
Yeah, that's basically
I've seen it.
It's terrible. It's sad. I would like to see them do one of these years, just release like a greatest hits Call of Duty, similar to what they're doing with the Master Chief collection.
Imagine how many those would sell. Damn,
that would be awesome.
You would have talk about a system seller, man. You would have people buy the new like everyone's complaining about that they don't have next gen systems yet, so all these games are getting held back. You want some people to buy next gen systems, release that only to next gen.
Oh, that would be so hot.
You'll sell the crazy out of next gen systems.
Yeah, to be able to go back to Call of Duty 4 with none of that hacking. Oh, that'd be so much fun. Same with Modern Warfare 2,
World at War.
Like
but the updated everything, that would be, oh my god.
I'd be okay if they just upped the res to 1080p and just let me have the same graphics. Like, I'd be fine with it.
That's true.
To get new servers,
That's true. It wasn't a bad-looking game, that's for sure.
Yeah, that would be awesome. I don't think they'll ever do it, though.
The only thing I don't agree with Call of Duty 4 and the past Call of Duty games that are really old, they still sell DLC. They still don't give it for free.
Yeah, I know. Isn't that messed up?
I was
the game is totally hacked.
I know. Here's a hacked game. Pay $40 for DLC maps.
Yeah.
But if you buy it on PC, it's free.
Is it hacked? Is it hacked on PC too, just as bad?
I don't know. I haven't played it, but I would imagine.
If you have to think like that, if you have to say, yeah, then it is, Marco.
It's easier to hack than a Xbox though. So yeah, you see the occasional guy fly in the air, and you're just like, what the heck? Just went by me. Yeah, and then I don't know. Call of Duty is always fun. Sorry, even hacked, I still find it the funnest game I've ever played.
I think that's the shooter that I put the most time into, other than SOCOM 2. I played that game chronically for the longest time.
Yeah, there's the invention of the unlock system, being able to unlock stuff as you played. It was like this carrot on a stick that just made it so enticing to keep playing.
Yep, and that was
You never felt like you were done.
And that was my biggest problem with Killzone when it came out. They took that away. Like, you get everything right out the gate. Like, what is this shit?
Yeah.
Stupid. And then there's no rank. Like, you have a number next to your name. Like, what the fuck does that number mean, dude? I want to be prestige something or other.
Yeah. Eventually, though, that carrot on a stick kind of went away. Like, I don't really pay attention to what I unlock while I'm playing Call of Duty anymore. And some of the games I won't even prestige anymore because they don't really give you a benefit for it. Ghost kind of, like, you can't help prestige. Like, you just play and then it prestiges automatically, so you just kind of do it. But, like, Warcraft 3 I didn't really prestige in.
Was it Black Ops where you'd prestige and then you get to pick what perk you kept?
Yes, Black Ops 2.
Black Ops 2, yeah, that was smart.
Yeah.
That was genius.
Yeah.
That was a smart idea.
Especially
I
like
ended up going to Master in that one.
Yeah.
So you guys want to check out the E3 Critics Award and pick your winners?
Oh yeah, I'm down for
All
that.
right. Cool. All right, so these were picked by like all the press that went to E3, and we got a number of different categories. I'll kind of go over like the top ones, but Best of Show I think is pretty interesting, and I was actually surprised to see what was on this list. So it's kind of like the Oscars where you get the nominees and then one of these games will win. Here are the nominees. We got. This is for Best of Show. Alien Isolation, which I was surprised to see on there. Batman Arkham Knight. Evolve. Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor, which is getting awesome press. No Man's Sky. And Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six. Siege.
That's it? That's all of that's on there?
Yeah. Yeah, I was surprised. I expected to see more on there.
That's great.
No Witcher 3? Or did they say Witcher 3?
No Witcher 3, no Destiny.
No Division.
What?
No Division.
No way.
That's crazy.
This bullshit. This is not okay.
Hey.
I'm not happy.
They will hear from us.
No Zelda, no Uncharted, no Halo.
Yep, none of that.
That's fucking crazy.
And
That's
I
it. I'm
think
out.
it's a pretty limited
Goodbye.
list. So of the what is it? Six games on there: Alien Isolation, Batman Arkham Asylum, Evolve, Middle Earth Shadow of Mordor, No Man's Sky, and Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege. Which one impressed you the most, Unreal Gamer?
Well, there's only one name that stood out like a cherry blossom. That's Evolve. Yeah. Even saying that just brings tears of joy.
You can't wait,
I'm
huh?
so pumped for that game. Oh.
Get back. Oh, I had to calm down.
Evolve to me,
I'm mad right now.
Evolve feels like it's just gonna be a ton of fun to play with friends. Like, I can already picture in my head having like a Saturday afternoon with all you guys playing that game and just laughing hysterically for like 2 hours straight.
I can't.
Yeah.
I can't
You
wait.
know, and that to me sounds like a ton of fun. No Man's Sky though, that's pretty impressive looking.
Yeah, it was crazy.
You know what? You know why I picked Evolve? You see, everybody wants to charge $70 in Canada and Evolve just like right in the middle, $59. It brings $59.99. It's beautiful price, beautiful game. It's true though. $10 would make a difference. It looks like you're selling a way cheaper game. Just saying, especially here.
Hey, don't worry, it's gonna change. It has a while till it comes out.
Yeah,
They're just getting you hyped now.
I can see microtransactions in that game. I don't know why. Steam is known for microtransactions. You guys feel that? Because they can't make a game without microtransactions.
I could definitely see it because they have like different character classes, but you can also pick different characters inside those character classes. I could totally see them having new outfits and new weapons and even new characters. You know, even new beasts. Like, why wouldn't they?
It'd be smart. It'd be smart if you come out with stuff that's worth a purchase. Why wouldn't you? You know?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I buy Call of Duty DLC for that reason. You know, just cosmetic stuff, so it stands out different. I would do the same in Evolve if I'm loving the game and playing it for a year. You get sick of looking at the same thing over and over again.
By the way, before you buy that, you got to let me know what console you're getting it on, so I can pick prior to that.
That's right. We
gotta pick the both system unless you're getting both, which
I think I'm getting I'm defaulting to PS4 so far for every game.
I am, unless it's an exclusive.
Yeah. At this point, I like the controller better, and for the most part, they've been getting 1080p, 60 frames per second, while the Xbox One hasn't. So,
I agree.
I've just been defaulting to the PS4 at this point. How about you, Robbie? What do you think of those 6 games? What do you think is the best to show? We got Tom Clancy, No Man's Sky, Middle Earth, Evolve,
Rainbow
Batman.
Six, I think. Rainbow Six.
Rainbow Six? That was an impressive demo.
Mm-hmm.
The destructibility of the environment was really cool. What's that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I was gonna say it almost looks like sort of like throwback to like Counter-Strike and stuff like that, and like it's cool how you like breach the house and like it's very tactical. It requires a lot of thinking, and I think it looks awesome. I'm really excited about it.
Yeah.
The best thing about those games is there's no respawn, so when you die, you're done, which is cool. I prefer that because it brings a higher level of intensity to watching somebody else play when you know they can't respawn.
I agree. I always like watching Call of Duty. What's the game type where you can't respawn?
Search and Destroy.
Search and Destroy, yeah.
Search and Destroy, yeah. Those are when they do MLG events. It's my favorite to watch because it's so intense.
Yeah.
All right, 9 to 5 gamers. What do you think? What's the best to show on that list?
Oh shit! Mine was Batman. I like Batman. I thought it looked cool. It ran flawless for what they showed. It was sick how he can jump in and out of the Batmobile. Granted, they usually do these. They have to show cool shit to make you be like, "That's awesome," you know. So once the game actually comes out, I'd like to see it more. But from what they showed, I really did.
Though I love seeing awesome shit.
No, I'm saying like,
no problem with that.
It's like a trailer of a movie, you know. You think it's going to be awesome. You see everything in the trailer of the movie, and then you go see it, and you're like, "Fuck, I've seen all this already."
Yeah, I hate that. I want to say No Man's Sky, but as impressive as that game is, they haven't shown me what I'm actually going to be doing in that game yet.
Yeah, like, is it just like you're just going to be flying around randomly doing whatever?
Yeah. I think I got to go with Marco. I think Evolve is the game on this list that I'm most excited about, but it's not the game from E3 that I'm most excited about. I got to give that title to either The Division or Destiny. Double D.
Yeah, Division or Destiny was.
All right. So the next list is Best Original Game, and there's only 5 games on this list. There's Destiny, Evolve, No Man's Sky, Splatoon, and Sunset Overdrive. I think this is a better list than the last one.
Yeah, that's almost like that list should be the other list.
Yeah. Yeah, what's up with that? All right, 9 to 5, you go first this time.
What were they? You said Sunset Overdrive?
Yep, Destiny, Evolve, No Man's Sky, Splatoon, and Sunset Overdrive.
I'd have to go with Sunset Overdrive.
Yeah, that game does look like fun.
The art style alone is really cool to me, and I love Insomniac. Whether they sold out and went to Xbox or not, that's Sony's fault for not giving them the money they needed. So
yeah,
I'm all for
them. Ratchet & Clank games are fun as hell too. They control well.
Their weapon design is probably the coolest in video gaming. Like, it's fucking crazy. You pull out a little gun, then all these rockets come out. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, but they're never like. Somehow they designed the game around them too. So even though you have like 9 weapons that all do all this crazy shit, the game is still challenging, and you're still having to swap between them to get the right thing to happen. They just have really good game design. I'm a little sad to see Ratchet & Clank go, but I'm excited to play their next game.
Yeah, that game's gonna be awesome, and I really like the movement, how you can like do all the parkour stuff and run on the wall and then grind on stuff. That it's gonna be great. That's gonna be a fun game.
Yeah, that game does look awesome.
That's one of my most anticipated games of the year, actually.
Marco, what do you think of those 5 games? Do you want the list again?
Sure.
Destiny, Evolve, No Man's Sky, Splatoon, and Sunset Overdrive. So this is best original game.
You can't pick the same game twice, Marco.
I know. You think that did go through my mind? You see, I like Sunset Overdrive, but I'm not going to go with that. I want to go with Splatoon because it's something I've never seen before, and it's so creative. It's overpriced, yes, but I'm excited to play that game if I do get that game. I don't know. I just have to go with Splatoon. Weird. Probably you guys didn't think I'd pick that.
Is there a single-player component to that game at all, or is it only multiplayer?
I'm not sure about that actually.
I'm not sure either. I haven't heard anything about the single player. You think so?
Yeah, it's got a single player Nintendo game.
They gotta explain why these kids can turn into squids, right? Like somebody's gotta answer for this, goddammit.
It literally looks like they took everything on Nickelodeon and crammed it into one game. They're like, yeah, we're gonna do all this shit and make a game out of it.
That's a damn good idea. I like that pick. I'll be honest with you. Splatoon is a good pick. What do you think, Robbie? What's your best original game from E3 of those 5? You want the list again?
I'm going to agree 100% with 9 to 5 on Sunset Overdrive. It just looks so damn cool and creative and just, it looks so good. I'm really excited about that game. And just as far as original game goes, that's really pushing the creative envelope.
Yeah. You know, I'm excited for Sunset Overdrive, and I'm curious about Splatoon. Definitely the most original game. I don't know if it's the best one. No Man's Sky, very cool. But again, I don't know where the fun is going to be. Evolve, we already talked about. Destiny is the game that I feel like I'm going to sink the most time into, though. Like, it's the game that I feel like I'm going to play the most and I'm looking forward to the most. So I'll go Destiny on that list. All right, best console game. We're not going to do that one because it's all the same games. Best handheld game. There's a bunch of games that I haven't heard of, so let's check this one out. Murasaki Baby.
Yeah, it's got to be that one. It's got to be that one. That's
Persona
my
Q, Shadow of the Labyrinth.
What?
Super Smash Brothers 3DS. Theater Rhythm Final Fantasy Curtain Call.
That's like that was on 3DS actually. They already released one on 3DS. That's like it's almost like Rock Band. It's like you got to hit the buttons to make Final Fantasy music.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's like the second part of it.
That's kind of funny. All right, so what do you think? Who went first last time? 95. Robbie, you go first this time. Best handheld game.
Around. All right.
Murasaki Baby, Persona Q, Super Smash Brothers, or Theater Rhythm Final Fantasy.
I've only ever heard of like one of those games. So Super Smash Brothers.
Persona Q is like an RPG.
Is it like the Persona games for the PlayStation 2?
Yeah, I cannot play those games for the life of me.
With the kids committing suicide to turn into demons?
Yeah. That's exactly the storyline of the game.
Yeah, that's weird.
And then you have to like become cool with them in another world, so then you get their persona. Like, what the fuck is this game about?
Dark ass crap right there.
Too long, didn't read. All right. Yeah. So Robbie, you're going with Super Smash Brothers?
I think everybody is.
I've heard of everyone might as well.
Hey. I want to go for that first one, man. That title just blew my mind.
Unreal game.
That title. Oh, it's funny.
Man, how can you say no to a title? Like, what was that first one again? Something Baby?
Murasaki
Baby.
That's the one, man. That's going to sell 3 million copies opening week.
Exclusive to Vita.
I want to Google this damn game. What does it even look like?
I'm looking it up right now.
Meters are going to fly off the shelves when that comes out.
Is it on the...
It must be. It's made by Sony.
It's a touchscreen game. Like,
it looks awesome.
Cartoony looking.
Oh,
it looks
this is my
great.
pick.
It looks like Tim Burton made it. No lie.
It's a kid looking for their mommy too, so it's gonna pull out the heartstrings. Oh, see what research does? It's pretty important actually.
Yeah, see, we wouldn't have known.
All right, that's my pick. What do you think? 95 Gamers, what's your pick?
Smash Brothers.
Smash.
Yeah, no baby's gonna make me change my mind.
All right, best PC game. This is actually pretty interesting. Civilization Beyond Earth, which I think looks awesome. Dragon Age Inquisition also looks pretty cool, but I'm worried that it's not going to be enough of a strategy game. Evolve, Far Cry 4, which looks, well, if you played Far Cry 3, you know what Far Cry 4 looks like. And Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege. Marco, go first.
And that was for what, PC?
Yeah. So we got Civ, Beyond Earth, Dragon Age, Evolve, Far Cry 4, and Rainbow Six Siege.
Still no Witcher. Are you serious?
No Witcher, yeah. What the
That's fucking crazy.
No Witcher.
That was a good demo, too, the Witcher demo.
And Witcher is PC. Witcher is a PC fucking game.
Yeah, right?
Well, to be honest, I'm gonna pick Evolve because I want to buy it for PC. Usually I like playing PC games because it's more fun. Keyboard and mouse, it's just something about it that makes games feel different when you play them. You're not on a controller. It's more complicated because when there's more buttons and I don't know. It's just something up here. But I don't know. I'm gonna have to get it on PlayStation 4 to play with you guys, which I'm totally fine with. I'm getting involved anyway. But I have to pick Evolve. I don't know. There's something about the PC, a feel to a game, especially a game like that would. Okay, here's another thing. People would always have communications. Keyboard, it's right there. You're on it. If you play on console, you have to have a mic plugged in.
Yep, absolutely. And a lot of people don't play PlayStation 4 and Xbox One with their mic.
Yeah,
I'd play it for PlayStation 4 now, and it'll be on sale on Steam soon.
Yeah.
I think that's my...
For $6.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
9 to 5 gamers, what's the best game on this list?
What was it again? Sorry.
Civilization Beyond Earth, Dragon Age Inquisition, Evolve, Far Cry 4, and Rainbow Six Siege.
It's a PC game. I'd have to go with Evolve because PC gamers are going to eat that up because it's a Steam game or Valve.
It's probably going to be the best selling. Well, Far Cry 4 could sell.
Yeah, Far Cry 4. Far Cry 4 is going to be amazing looking on the PC too. It's going to make that game look so pretty.
And with that open world too.
Yeah.
Elephant attacks. Ooh.
I
think I sold myself on Far Cry 4. Who's nuts?
I just want to feed elephant nuts. Like, here you go, have some nuts. Leave me the fuck alone.
All right, Robbie, what's the best game on that list?
If we're talking PC games, probably Rainbow Six, I think. I think be really good on the PC. Yeah. Because I think about Far Cry, that's going to be a console game.
They have it already on PC, though. It's called Counter-Strike.
Whatever. Okay, yeah, I'd choose Rainbow Six, though. Because that seems like for a PC game, that would probably be the best place for it.
You know, and like Evolve, I think you're going to want people you can communicate with for that game.
Yeah, for sure. Because those type of games, if you don't have people to communicate, in a sense, it's the same as Battlefield. If you don't have a team that's communicating or working together, you're going to be the team that loses every time.
Yeah. Yeah, Battlefield can be miserable without a good team. And I bet Rainbow Six is going to be the same way. Evolve is definitely going to be that way, unless you're the monster. Then you're just going to eat them up, literally. Dragon Age could be my pick. I'm worried that game isn't going to be good, though. Far Cry 4 is going to look stupid good on a PC, though. Modern PCs. I'm going to go Far Cry 4. Elephant balls for the win.
Elephant balls.
Oh, God.
All right, this one's a little weird. It's best hardware. So we got the Alienware Alpha. You guys know what that is?
No.
It's going to be their kind of Roku-type box, kind of like
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got you.
Ouya kind of thing. It's going to be, it runs Android. It's going to have a game controller. It's going to stream Netflix and play Android games. Okay, so then we got Oculus Rift, which definitely is cool. PlayStation TV, which I think is very cool too. Project Morpheus. So basically, we got 2 streaming boxes that can play games and 2 VR headsets. I didn't even think Project Morpheus made an appearance at the show.
It did. They announced that you could play it on their floor. That was it, though.
All right, 9 to 5. You pick this one first.
Oh shit. Shitty. I'll go with Project Morpheus because I want it to succeed so bad, and I don't think it's gonna. But I want it to be amazing. I really do. And once again, I'll buy one and be dumb, and I'll buy one on the first day. But I want it to be really good.
I will definitely buy that the first day. The only thing I'm scared about is
I have a feeling that only their first-party games are going to use it, which I'm bothered by because I want every game to come out. Well, not every game, because certain games don't really need it, but I'd like most games to use it.
Yeah. I don't know. I can't wait to try it.
I can't wait to watch porn. I want to watch porn with that thing on, you know?
Yeah. That's a good idea. Like one of those real dolls?
Like I remember when they first. I remember. Did you ever see that when they showed the Oculus Rift and these dudes are wearing it and they're like humping something on a table? There's like a video on Kotaku about it.
Great, I love it.
I've ever seen.
All right, Robbie, what do you think? Best hardware?
Project Morpheus, probably because it's VR and the demos look pretty impressive. Like the deep demo with the shark looked really cool, and it's on PlayStation, so that's why I'd say over Oculus Rift. I'm a bigger PlayStation fan than I am PC, so yeah, I'll go with Morpheus.
All right, Unreal Gamer.
Can you read off the thing again? Sorry.
Yeah, Alienware Alpha, Oculus Rift, PlayStation TV, and Project Morpheus.
See, I'm gonna have to say Oculus Rift. I just don't like that Facebook bought it. That's it. But besides that, Oculus Rift is gonna blow my mind. Think about all your favorite Steam games, just right in front of you, like you're actually in it. Because there's this one thing, it's called Dark RP and Gary's mod, where everybody walks around in a town and role plays. Like you have this certain job and everything. Taking that experience to the next level with you actually look like you're in it, it's just gonna blow my mind. It's gonna take like gaming to the next level. Think about FPS. I'd be scared. If you turn around, some guy's right there. It's gonna be fun.
Might poop my pants a little bit. Oh god.
Man, like I'm so I don't know. I feel so excited for it.
I'm actually excited for all of these except for the Alienware Alpha. I couldn't care less about that one.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too because I'm really looking forward to that Vita or PlayStation TV or whatever.
PlayStation TV, yeah. So you were talking about earlier buying a second Xbox. I've been really tempted to buy a second PlayStation so I could play downstairs in the living room. I think what I'm going to end up doing is buying one of these PlayStation TVs and at least trying it for this. But like, you can't play Call of Duty on it, you know?
Yeah, it would be great if it works well, like towards like just playing a story-based game. Like, say you wanted to play Watch Dogs in your living room or whatever, it'd work great for that.
Yeah. If Oculus Rift is as good as I hope it's going to be, it will convince me to spend about $2,500 to $3,000 on a PC. So I almost don't want it to be good. But if Project Morpheus is just as good as Oculus, but I can play it on my PlayStation 4, like boom. So I think I got to give it to Project Morpheus. I think I got to go with that one. Yeah. Okay. All right. Best action game. Let's do best action game. This game looks good. All right. So we got Call of Duty, Advanced Warfare, Destiny, Evolve, Far Cry 4, and Rainbow Six Siege.
More shooters than action.
I'm going to go first here, and I'm going to go Destiny. I think that's obvious for me because I'm so excited for it. Robbie, you want to go next?
I'm having a hard time choosing between, like, I think Destiny and Far Cry 4. Oh.
For best action game?
I feel like Far Cry is more action-oriented. I'm going to go with Far Cry 4, just because I think it's more of an action game, and like Destiny's just like an open-world shooter, so I don't know.
All right. Unreal Gamer?
Sorry.
Unreal?
We're waiting World Cup.
See, the thing with that one, Destiny is not really like a fast-paced FPS, but Call of Duty, I'm going to say Call of Duty because I like the such fast pace of FPS, so I'm going to say Call of Duty. It's weird, but I'm just hoping that it's good, so I'm going to throw it out there and say Call of Duty.
I hope you're right. I really am interested what that multiplayer is going to be like. 9 to 5 Gamers?
Far Cry. Because of the squirrel suit, you know? I want to be flying everywhere. I think that's cool.
You're on squirrels, you're on elephant nuts. You got like a nut fixation today.
Yeah. It's fucking awesome.
Elephant nuts.
There's Connect Zoo. Did you know that?
I agree. Nuts are fucking awesome.
I think Far Cry is going to be the most action-packed.
All right, so I'm looking at best action adventure game, but they're all games we've already talked about, except for The Order, which a lot of people got down about. You notice that? Like, I think The Order 1886 had a lot of goodwill going toward it, and then everybody saw those QuickTime events and was like, whoa, wait a minute.
I think the game looks amazing. The game looks fucking beautiful.
I've got it pre-ordered, and I'm even getting like a little statue with it.
Really?
Oh,
yeah.
What is the statue of?
I don't know, some dude.
Some guy.
The reason I got
some random guy.
Yeah, the reason I got the I got the $80 special edition. I pre-ordered the $80 special edition. Can't remember why now.
Because it's not going to be out for a year and a half?
That could be. Why? Yeah, I can always change it. All right, best RPG. This one actually looks good. So we got Bloodborne, Dragon Age Inquisition, Fable Legends, Middle Earth: Shadow of Mordor, and Persona Q. Anybody excited for any of these?
Witcher 3. What?
Yeah, seriously. Witcher 3 getting the snub everywhere. Is it on the list at all? Nope.
Who's going first? Who's going first?
You go first.
What was it? Sorry, my bad. I was trying to look up what came with your order.
Bloodborne, Dragon Age Inquisition, Fable Legends, Middle Earth: Shadow of Mordor, and Persona Q.
Bloodborne.
Bloodborne?
Because Demon Souls was my jam, and this is pretty much they're doing the whole Demon Souls thing, only they're making it faster, like not Ninja Gaiden fast, but faster, which that's all they needed to do, and they got an amazing like RPG action adventure type thing going on.
9 to 5. Did you ever play Ninja Gaiden Black?
I did. No, I almost broke like 3 controllers playing that game.
Yeah, that game was a motherfucker.
It was so fucking hard. Oh my god.
It was cool.
My wife got mad at me playing that game actually, because I would play it with a headset on, like she'd be in bed, and then I fucking yell at the top of my lungs, not realizing how loud I'm actually being. I'm like, whoops, my bad.
Well, that game was hard.
Yeah, it was. It was a great game, but it was so fucking hard.
Yeah. Unreal Gamer, what's the best RPG?
Well, I'm not pretty much. I don't even know any other one but Fable, so
That's
I just keep throwing Fable.
Really?
I don't know. I don't love this list.
Me neither. I'm not.
I gotta go with Robbie here. Where's Witcher on this list?
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Witcher's still not on there. That's fucking crazy.
That is crazy. Middle Earth: Shadow of Mordor is getting really good. Like people are saying that that's this year's Batman. Remember how Batman, the first Batman game, took everybody by surprise?
Yeah, and almost won Game of the Year.
And people are saying that this game is like that. It's gonna be that surprising to people. Oh, the press is. So take that with a grain of salt, I guess. All right, Robbie, what's your pick? Just say Witcher.
I was gonna say I want to know who made this list and didn't put The Witcher on here. Like, where's this list from? This is ridiculous.
This is from EGM. Well, it's from E3. Like it's the E3 official.
They had to have had their heads up far up their asses to make this list. Oh my god! There's just
The
no
Witcher
Witcher
doesn't show up anywhere.
I don't know, but
Witcher
if
3.
you guys got time, check out the collector's edition for Witcher. Oh my god, man. It's got like the dude from Witcher over a fucking dragon, and he's stabbing him like as a statue.
That sounds good.
It's pretty badass, and it's not that much. It's not $300 like Titanfall. I'm just gonna put that out there.
That was crazy. But that was like a 12-foot tall statue.
Yeah, it was huge. The boxes are still sitting at my GameStop by my house.
Are they? I wonder if
they got like
they
4 of
don't
them.
like to reduce those things. It's $150. What's it come with? Oh my god.
I think I'm gonna buy this actually because it looks sick.
It does look good. That's badass. The problem is I don't. No, yeah, I like the books. You know, I still have the Titanfall book. I bought that. That was awesome.
Oh, the
All
collector's edition.
All right. So, what's the best game at E3 altogether? Like
Witcher 3.
Witcher 3 is that's your pick, Robbie?
Let me guess. This is not even on the list, is it? Or is this actually a list?
No. There's no list for this one.
No list. It's not on the list.
It's the E3. You know what? What's the game you're just looking forward to the most? Like, what is that game for each of you? Robbie, is it The Witcher 3? Is that the game that you're looking forward to the most?
Oh, I just said Witcher 3 because I'm so upset and so appalled that it wasn't included in anything. I just don't get that.
Yeah, it does seem like a big omission. That game got people really excited. And Witcher 2 is a popular game. It's not like it doesn't have any cred for the last game.
Most anticipated game, I'd have to say. That's so hard. Either like The Division, Destiny, or Uncharted 4? It's so hard to pick. Maybe for this year, I'd probably say Destiny. I'm just gonna go with this year, Destiny.
It does make it easier if you narrow it down to this year, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right.
Since everything's 2015.
9 to 5. What do you think?
If we're not talking this year, I go with Zelda.
Zelda.
If we're talking this year, I'd go with either Destiny or Sunset Overdrive.
Do you think the Zelda demo that we saw is a real game right now?
Yes. Yeah, I think that's in engine, and that's the way the game's going to look. And I think
They said it's an engine.
yeah, and there's a lot of talk that there's going to be online multiplayer, which would be fucking awesome.
Online multiplayer in Zelda?
Yeah, like kind of in the sense of how Dragon Age is doing, like where you guys all roll as a group, like co-op. Which
That'd be cool.
If they do that, sorry, Game of the Year next year is going to Zelda, not Uncharted. I just want to put that out there. And I love Uncharted. Uncharted is the game, but
there was a Zelda co-op game before, Four Swords. Remember that? Was that for
yeah. That was,
yes.
Yeah, or the Game Boy Advanced.
Was it Game Boy Advance?
Yep. Because you need to use that like big weird puck thing to link all the systems together.
That's right.
The system link or whatever.
All right, Unreal Gamer. What's the game that's really got you hot under the collar right now? Evolve, right? Is it Evolve?
Well, I don't want to pick Evolve because I already said that like so many times, but
okay.
I like Smash Brothers. I'm just dying. After I saw the tournament, I'm like, when is this coming out? And they said holiday 2014, and I was so happy. Thank God it's not 2015, but I'm so pumped for that game. I haven't played Smash Brothers since 64. That's the last time I played Smash Brothers, so I didn't play Brawl or Melee. So I'm just really excited for this. The only thing I didn't like, though, I would have got the Wii U is backwards compatible, so I would have got I think it's Brawl, and I could have played it. But I bought so many Pro controllers that don't even work for the Wii. You need the Wiimotes.
Oh, really?
That throws my Smash Brothers in the garbage.
Well, now you got to find a GameCube controller.
Yeah, I got a couple of those laying around, but until the connector comes.
Well, they're releasing Marco. I don't know if you know, they're releasing a Smash Brothers bundle that comes with the puck and the GameCube controller for $100. So you get all that for $100. It's probably gonna be like $800 by you, but it's $100 for me.
Yeah, me too.
I didn't see that. That's awesome.
Yeah, it comes with like the GameCube adapter, the Smash Brothers in-boss controller, and then the game itself for $100.
Whoa.
Which I'm gonna do that for sure. So I can get my ass whooped by everybody. It's cool though.
Yeah, I'm not good at that game, but it'll be fun online. You know, the most exciting thing to me is the fact that there's so many multiplayer games coming out. So many games with co-op multiplayer that I can play online with friends. So many new multiplayer experiences like Splatoon and Smash Brothers coming out. Like, there's just multiplayer gaming is really going to jump to the next level. I think that's really what the next generation is going to be all about, because Evolve, Destiny, you know, all these games with even the Division just looks like it's going to be insane multiplayer. Like having a squad roaming around New York and then running into another whole squad. Like, because if you're playing with a group of your friends, like, and playing like this MMO type of situation in Destiny, you're going to be communicating. And so is that other squad. That's going to be like high level like combat, you know? That's going to be like people talking and people being invested. That's not going to be Call of Duty combat. I'm excited for that. And I'm excited. Destiny's got me excited, but the Division has me hopeful that like we're in for something that's completely different in the future. I could see that game just changing everything. Cuz it's so promising. I just hope it's not a letdown when it comes out, the Division. So yeah,
and that's
Division,
another
I think is my pick.
The point you brought up about the whole everyone's going to be communicating, that's another good thing, because a lot of the games nowadays, you don't have the same communication. Like, a lot of people are in their groups, and they're sticking to that group, and they're not communicating as a whole team, which I feel Destiny and Division is going to cancel that out, because a lot of those people are going to be playing co-op together online.
Yeah. Yeah, that's going to be awesome. Like, let's say the four of us are playing the Division, right? And we're trying to, like, accomplish a mission, and we're all talking, we're all having a good time, and then somebody comes in and starts throwing salt in our game. We're going to be pissed off, and we're going to really try our ass off to beat them.
Yeah,
I can see that being like a really fun multiplayer experience.
Especially if there's some little kids talking about banging my mom.
Oh yeah, Squeaker's calling me. Yeah. Oh yeah. I could stand so much, but I could stand no more.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm down with the Division. You got me a little concerned with DLC and stuff, but I really want that game to live up to the promise it has.
Oh, something I want to bring up quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Totally forgot. Marco mentioned in the chat about the BC Thoughts tournament. We should bring that up. It's been quite a bit since he said that, so we should probably talk about that quick.
I want to start that, but I really want 9 to 5 and BC Gamer.
Not too nerdy.
Sorry, my bad, man.
No, it's good. It's good. I'm used to not being called anything.
Gamer to be in on that, and I want to make kind of a big production out of it. So it's hard to get everybody here all at the same time, but I want that to happen.
I think we should. Everybody, the person who has it, we should make a video of what it is before he says it. Like
that's a good idea.
Make this like tournament thing, like this is how it's gonna go down, and then you.
There will be trash talking videos.
Yeah, there will be. Yeah, there will be.
I'm not saying they'll be good, but there will be trash talking.
What we have to make sure is it's a game that everybody can get. Like for instance, Marvel vs. Capcom. I can't get that game now, so we can't use that.
No, yeah, I think it's got to be stuff that's pretty widely available. I'm kind of thinking we should restrict it to PlayStation 4, PS3, and Xbox 360 because I think everybody has those, right?
Yeah.
I don't have a 360. But...
Don't have a 360?
I don't have a PS3.
You don't have a PS3, so the problem with restricting it just to the PS4 is that there's just not enough games.
Yeah.
That's kind of why I was thinking about a rule where like everybody has to take one game off. Right? That way, if like somebody doesn't have the system or somebody doesn't have a game, they're not going to be at a disadvantage to somebody who's got every system in every game.
I'm just saying, whatever game it may be, I'll go buy that game so I can dish out an ass whooping. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it might go like that, but I'm not even going to talk yet. I know that there's games out there that I
Call of Duty
can hang at. Oh, no way! Call of Duty's happening!
We're freaking doing Call of Duty whether you like it or not. We're doing that shit.
I'm putting Call of Duty 4 in there, and there's going to be hacks of flying, baby. You're going to see BriarRabbit just floating around.
Shooting laser beams.
Yeah, raking kill streaks.
Shooting rainbows.
1v1 me, bro. Yeah, oh yeah, Call of Duty's happening.
You guys better watch out. My .66 KD.
What's that?
My .66 KD can take you guys to town.
Yeah. I want to do Titanfall too, but that one's even harder because you got to have Titanfall on the X. There's like 3 platforms, right? There's 360, which nobody's gonna have Titanfall on, and the Xbox One. I think Beastly might be the only person who doesn't have that.
I don't know.
Robbie doesn't
have it either.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No.
The good thing about that game, it would be perfect because they have the whole private room thing set up where you can customize what you use, which is genius.
Yeah, that would be good. I don't know. So, like, I want to set like limits of like the game can only cost $20 or less, unless it's like a game that everybody's already got, like Call of Duty. I don't know.
It'd be a great game to do is that what's it called? Towers, whatever for the PS4, where it's
Towerfall Ascension.
Yeah,
it's free.
You get that. Yeah, you get that for free. So.
But there's no online multiplayer, is there? I thought it was couch only.
Oh wow, that's whack. Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's horrible.
I don't know if I'm right. I think I am though. Like I'm not 100% on that, but
You might be.
I've got a strong feeling about that. That's like a Super Smash Brothers-ish game.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I'd like to get this started because I think it'd be a lot of fun for us. I also think our viewers would really like it. I think they'd have a lot of fun with it, especially like the games where everybody has to be in like one lobby.
Yeah.
I think that the videos I've put up of us playing together, people like them. Yeah. They like to see people like to watch other people having fun.
Not to mention be goofs, and you get to see the people in their element, like people act differently when they're playing a game,
Especially competitively. Like if you really got like some pride running on this, like you're going to be a little more serious than you are when you're playing like you're goofing around dance contests in Destiny.
Just say you're gonna need that air conditioning controller.
That's my pick. Dance contest, Destiny. Be there.
I hope they have DLC dances. That's all I'm saying. I want some DLC like Cabbage Patch and all types of shit. The sprinkler. Can I get the sprinkler in Destiny? Come on.
I just want the standard white guy dance where the feet stay the same and the hips kind of go back and forth.
And it's off rhythm.
Yeah. Every 5th beat. Yes, I'm down. I am down with the white PS4 too. I can't decide if I'm gonna do the PlayStation TV or just get another PlayStation 4. How come you're doing a Xbox One instead of a PlayStation 4 9 to 5?
Because it's easier. It's easier for my wife to use.
Okay, I got it.
She could just be like Xbox on, Xbox Netflix, Xbox this, Xbox that.
Yeah, and it does work good too.
No, because every time she uses the PS3 to stream, she's like, "Can you figure this out? Can you show me how to work this?" And she forgets, like from here to there. Like if she doesn't stream often, and then she goes to stream, she forgets how to go to navigate through this shit.
Dude, they changed the color of the Netflix emblem on my Apple TV, and my whole family was lost. They changed the color. It still says Netflix right on it.
That's the thing. That's the thing. Everyone just looks at the emblem.
They just changed the color. It's instead of having white lettering on a red background, it's got red lettering on a white background. It still says fucking Netflix right in the middle of it. Everybody's goddamn lost.
Yeah, me too. I was on my iPad. I'm like, where's Netflix? I'm scrolling through like all my pages.
That's funny. That's awesome.
I didn't ask for City News app. Where is it?
The thing about the PlayStation TV is that I don't think I'm going to be able to play Call of Duty on that, right? I'm not going to be able to play multiplayer, like talking to my PlayStation 4 that's going to be upstairs on Wi-Fi, and then that's going to be online. I don't think that's going to be a workable solution for, multiplayer gaming. So I'm going to want a PlayStation 4 downstairs so I can just sit on the couch on the big TV and relax with it.
So I'm assuming the black one's going downstairs.
I don't know. The white one's so damn sexy.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I would keep the white one to myself. I'd be like, no one's allowed to see it.
No fingerprints. Yeah. I want my racially pure PS4 all to myself.
It looks amazing. It looks so good. And not to mention the light is going to look so much cooler on a white system.
Yeah. Even the controller looks cool. Even the Pulse headset looks cooler. They made a white Pulse headset.
Yeah.
It looks cool as hell.
They're coming out with 3 different color controllers actually: blue, red, and then or white, and then digi. White or red's not coming here. Red's not coming to America. Yep.
What's digi gonna be?
They actually have pictures of it. You can order them on Amazon right now. I pre-ordered one. So.
Do you know back on the PlayStation 3 I ordered a white controller from Japan?
Wow. How much was that?
Me? It was like $10.
Would you get it from like
Play Asia?
That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say Play Asia, because you can get PlayStation TVs on there right now, but it's called Vita TV.
They don't work though. Don't buy one. They don't work.
Yeah, they're region locked.
Region locked. Yeah. That was one of the dumber purchases I've ever made. But I used it the entire life of my PlayStation 3. Oh, we dropped 9 to 5.
Oh shoot.
Anybody got any other topics they want to talk about? What else do we got here? Scuff we talked about. YouTube changes in the donate button. White PS4.
There's the games with gold and the PlayStation Plus games.
Yep. Towerfall's one of them.
I got them.
That's right. Yeah. I think this is the first year that the Xbox One has a better offering, or the first month the Xbox One has a better offering than PlayStation.
Yeah, they have, for PlayStation 4, they have Towerfall and Strider.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then for PlayStation 3, it's Dead Space 3 and Vessel.
Yeah.
And for the Vita, oh god, Murasa.
That game is awesome. That game is great.
That game's free?
Yeah, it's an awesome side-scroller like RPG samurai game. It's fucking phenomenal.
Well, listen to what's coming for the Xbox One and 360.
Wait, there's one more for the Vita. It's Doki Doki Universe.
I heard that game's good too.
Is it?
Yeah, it's like a Scribble Knights type game. Or Scribble Knots.
So actually, the best games on that list, I think, are for the Vita. The ones that I'm most excited for.
I've
Yeah,
never
I
played
have
Strider already. And that's good, but I already have it. And what was the other one for PS4?
Strider and Towerfall.
Powerfall.
I
Yeah.
think that's is that the 2D one? Yeah, it is the 2D one.
It's like Super Smash Brothers, kind of, but it's couch multiplayer only, as far as I know.
Yeah.
I should look that up, but I'm pretty sure.
They're giving
I'll play
it
that
to you
with the
for
kids,
free because they're going to make a multiplayer DLC for online. And then you're going to have to buy it.
I would like that.
No.
That's stupid.
People who've played it said it's awesome. But no online multiplayer almost certainly rules it out for me. All right, so what's Xbox One? What's coming out from Microsoft?
So the Xbox One has one game, and it's Guacamelee Super Turbo Championship Edition.
Boom.
Right there.
Lock it up. That game should have been Game of the Year last year. That game was awesome.
That game was amazing. That was probably the best indie game I played last year.
It is amazing. How did they make that game so good? It's so good. It's like Metroid, except you're a wrestler in Mexico, and it's funny, and they reference like every funny thing from video games that you remember forever.
I don't know how they get away with a lot of that stuff in that game.
Right?
To be honest with you, like when you get the power ups and it's like the Metroid egg
It's the
thing.
Metroid statue. Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
exact same thing. It plays so damn good, and like the way you switch between the different color worlds is so good. Like the light and the dark, and you have to change your powers like mid combo. It's so badass. Don't try playing it on the Vita though, because it's an absolute finger bender. It is so hard on the Vita, but on the PlayStation 3 it was awesome. And getting the super special, awesome Ultra Edition Dash Turbo on on the Xbox One that's phenomenal for free. I can't wait to play it. Is it out yet? When's it come out?
I think this week.
Okay, good.
Tuesday? I think Tuesday everything comes out. Like the Strider and whatchamacallit and all the Vita games in that game too.
Strider's good, but it's nowhere close to Guacamelee.
Oh yeah.
All right, what else is coming out for Microsoft?
That's it for Xbox One.
And then just the one game?
Just the one game.
Oh.
They don't want to give you too much.
Did any of you guys to give two?
No, they give one. Just the Guacamelee. That's all I saw.
All right, what's coming for the 360?
There's Gotham City Imposters.
That game is awesome.
Yeah, that game's fun. Yeah.
That game is really good. But the problem with it is the multiplayer. It's a multiplayer online game, and the community died really quick on it.
Yeah, it was like if you didn't play that game the first month it was out, you weren't going to get a match anymore that was full.
But hopefully this will revitalize it, at least for a month or so.
And then the last one is Battle Block Theater.
Never heard of it. What's that one?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I was trying to look it up, but not too much info on that.
Guys who made Castle
Gotham
Crash.
City Imposters. Gotham City Imposters was all about like everybody either dressed up as the Joker or as Batman, and you're on like roller skates, and it's kind of like Call of Duty on crack. It was fun. It was a lot of fun.
That sounds awesome.
It is. I'll be playing that one definitely. I'll try and even make a video.
That's all them free games for this week. Well, this month.
Who wins this month? I think it's got to be Xbox with Guacamelee, even though it's only one game.
Yeah. That was too great of a game to not win first. That game was amazing.
Definitely. I think that the PlayStation, I'd rather have one good game for the PlayStation 4 than like two games that are not that good.
Strider's good. It's good.
I'll check it out. I haven't played it yet, so.
Yeah.
If I got Guacamelee for PlayStation, I'd be ecstatic.
They already gave it away, I think, on PS3 at one point.
Yeah, it was a cross. You could get it for that and Vita at the same time.
Yeah, I had already paid for it at the time, but it's worth paying for, frankly. It's an amazing game, and like you said, if you buy it on PS3, you get it on Vita too. Yeah. I'd rather get it on PS4 now though, because I like the controller so much better.
It would be perfect for that game too. The triggers would really help.
Yeah, agreed. All right, should we wrap it up, guys?
I think.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. All right. I'm going to start with Robbie. What are you up to this week? I know you don't have a YouTube channel. I keep waiting for you to start one up.
Okay. All right. Here's what I'll say about that. Just don't really have the time to make YouTube videos, and I don't know. I'm just not.
You can't use that as an excuse. Don't use that as an excuse. I don't want to hear that. I work like 50 some hours every week.
Maybe I just don't want to do it enough. I guess something will come along, and I'll really feel like making videos. But I don't know.
That is a valid excuse. I don't want to. Okay.
Yeah. Do it when you feel you want to, or when you feel you're ready. If you don't ever want to, then so be it. You know.
Yeah.
Well, that's the
Don't
problem.
forget
Everyone
that
will say, like, I'll get around to it eventually, but.
All right, Unreal Gamer, what are you up to this week?
Well, I'm gonna play some Team Fortress, and I told you in the beginning I got Team Fortress Classic, which I haven't played yet, and I'm so stoked to do that, so I'm gonna make a comparison video. One that came out from 1999, the other one came out in, 2006? So you can see the difference in there. And I'm gonna play some Galcon Fusion. I love that game. You guys know what that is?
No, I haven't heard of that one.
It's probably like those strategy games where like you have to collect. It's like a 2D, and you have to collect planets, and then you can send ships to like take over that other planet. It's kind of like it's a fun game, but it's just so simple. And I think that's it. I had something, but I just forgot. Man, what am I doing?
Wait, what am I doing?
Is this all a lie?
I had it perfectly in my head, but maybe if I get it, I'll get it back to you.
All right, 9 to 5 Gamers, what are you up to this week?
Okay.
I'm actually on the last castle in Shovel Knight, so I'll be beating that. I played it like chronically on Friday night. I played it till like almost 2 in the morning.
Are you gonna post any videos about that? Because I'd like to see it.
Yeah, I posted one earlier, like my first impressions video, but then I'm
Okay,
gonna do
I
one
missed
where
it.
I have like more powers. Like I have like 9 powers now in the game. So I'm gonna do another video later on where I can do a lot more cooler shit, and the levels are a lot harder. And then I'm gonna beat Watch Dogs because I finally got past Chapter 2. That fucking Chapter 2 lasts forever. And then I'm gonna play some Pushmo. And I'm probably gonna play Mario Kart Online too a lot.
Yeah. I got really pissed off at YouTube this week because one of the reasons was that I went to Beastly Gamer's channel and I saw he had like 8 videos that I'd never seen, like that he posted like within the last week. I was really pissed. I'm like, I'm a subscriber to this guy, and he's in like my favorite channels box right in my channel. Like, if you're gonna, like, why am I not seeing these videos come up? And then like, I hear you got a Shovel Knight video, Unreal Gamer. I'd never see come up, but that's partially I think because you just infrequently make videos. So it's just like it's random chance, you know. I have 80 subscriptions that I really should pare down on. But like, I really want them to fix that shit. You know, like I want to be able to see the people I'm subscribed to. That's why I fucking subscribed.
Yeah, a lot of people message me like and send me a personal message like, "Hey, I don't know why, but your video's not showing up in my feed. I actually have to go to your channel to watch it." I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's not Call of Duty, and that's why you can't watch it. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, man. But whatever.
Yeah, it's a bummer. Hopefully some of this new stuff they're bringing to YouTube kind of helps with that situation. I kind of doubt it, though.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Probably not gonna happen.
I'll be playing some more Valiant Hearts. I'm actually loving that game. It's fun, but it's also kind of heartbreaking at the same time. It's got this like, kind of melancholy spirit to it that I'm really afraid that they're going to kill the dog. There's a dog, and I'm afraid they're going to kill it. And if they do, I'm going to get really upset. I might cry like I did when the Lion King died.
Doesn't he get like he gets strapped in barbed wire at a point, doesn't he?
Yeah. You save him at that point, though.
Yeah.
But it's tense. Like, you're like, oh, shit. Like, people are getting shot, and, oh, it's bad. It's good, though. Like,
it's bad,
but it's good.
What was that game they showed at E3 at the Xbox press conference with was it Ori
in the Blind Forest.
Yeah.
Black Forest? That game, like, you know how you instantly made a connection with that character watching that trailer?
Yeah.
Valiant Hearts does very much the same thing, right? Almost right from the beginning, I was connected. Like, I was being harsh on him because, you know, I'm talking about how the French didn't, you know, hey, did they fought in World War One because they didn't fight in World War Two, and you know the Kaiser and you're German and the Aryan stuff. You know, I was going hard on them. By Chapter 2, I was like, you know, these guys are so good, and I just want the best for them. And
please be okay.
Yeah. So it's effective at what it does. So I'm really having fun with that. Playing a lot of Call of Duty. I'm actually trying to get back into Titanfall. I want to play the DLC, and they just released a patch for Titanfall that nerfed the gun that everybody uses. So I'm really interested to jump on that and see how the game is playing now. Have you played that at all, 9 to 5 or Unreal Gamer?
I haven't played it since the patch. The last time I played it was when me and you tried to play it today.
Yeah.
Like last week.
And it worked. It was working, unlike Battlefield.
Yeah, that is what gets me with that game. That is why I'm so intrigued by it. Like, I was this close to picking up Call of Duty again, man. I was really close. Like, I know Call of Duty works. Let me get that, you know?
Yeah.
But
Titanfall works. It's just there's not many people playing it. Like, when we wanted to play the DLC, we were having trouble getting matchmaking to work.
yeah.
But the cool thing about everybody was using the same gun in that game, and now they nerfed that gun, so hopefully it'll just kind of spread out what people are using, and I'm interested to see what's going to happen there.
They said they added like Titan customization too, where you can customize your Titan more.
Yeah, I think you could put like stickers, like emblems on the front of it, something like that.
Oh.
I haven't played it yet. I got to check it out. So I'll be playing that this week. Look for me online too, because I'm always willing to play.
Oh, I remember. It's Canada Day in 2 days. It's your guys' 4th of July.
That's right.
Like, what is this week? But yeah, it's gonna be Canada Day, so it's gonna be crazy.
What does Canada Day celebrate? I've never known that. Obviously, it's called Canada Day, so we're saying, yeah, hooray Canada. But why is it on July 4th?
It all started in 1867. Well, that's when Canada became. That's when Canada became a country. 1867.
Oh, it was July 4th, 1867.
July 1st. We're only 3 days behind you guys. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. I never knew.
Fun.
Such a smart guy, Marco. You know, too much.
Maybe I should look into like the sun, like, now you know.
Take my picture,
We
bitch.
get a little rainbow going across the street.
So what are you guys doing for 4th of July?
I don't know yet. I'm not working.
My lady's cousin is doing a redneck party, so I'm going there, and I'm like, I'm
Like a
not
theme
dressing up
party?
for this. Yeah, it's like themed to be a redneck, and I'm like, I'm not dressing up, but I'll go and drink.
Yeah, I would dress up for that. That sounds fun. I have a hat right here. I feel like
I know. I saw. That's why I commented. I was like, I wish I had the hat. Just wear that and some overalls, and I'm good.
You have to wear one overall unbuttoned.
Yeah.
This hat was actually I bought this for the honeymoon. This and a lightsaber.
And a tube
On
sock.
that, I think we should end the show. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next week.
Bye.